What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to ask you a question, okay? You have a wife. Your wife goes out to Carnival, and while you're in Carnival, you see a video of your wife twerking on another man. What do you say? What do you say? This is your wife now. This is somebody that everybody knows is your wife. Everybody, your family knows, your church knows. How would you feel? Most guys would be like, get rid of her. And what if she said that, oh, I wasn't doing anything, I was just dancing? You would automatically believe that she was cheating on you, because for you, that is cheating. Now, I want to have a discussion with a lot of brothers who are going to be, very successful. And that's one of the things in my celebrity I try to do. I try to talk to black men who are on their way to being affluent, doing things the right way. Like I said, a lot of you guys are talented. A lot of you brothers are on the way. A lot of you brothers have already been there. And some of you brothers have already been there. I salute you brothers that have lived that story. And let me just tell you something. When you are a fluent man and you're doing very well, women will give you more chances to make mistakes. And I'm not trying to tell you to say this because if you're going to, basically get divorced or look, women will give you more chances to make mistakes if you're a good man, great man, hardworking man, productive man. But if you make your wife look stupid, your girlfriend look stupid, you embarrass her, you shame her, that's different. Like Ime Udoka, for example. What he did, if it was just cheating and she found out, it would have been different. But he embarrassed me alone. That's the problem. Chance the Rapper, he was out getting twerked on in Carnival in Jamaica. It wasn't that he was getting twerked on. It was the fact that he did it and was recorded. That's the problem. And he's slapping the butt as a married man, even though he's just having a little bit of fun. So now the wife has to put out this cryptic tweet. I want to read it. And I know some brothers might not want to hear it, but let me go ahead and find it. Okay, I'm going to just focus on this part because she put this on Angelo, right? She highlighted this part. Most people don't grow up. It's too damn difficult. What happens is most people get older. That's the truth of it. They honor their credit cards. They find their parking spaces. They marry. They have the nerve to have children, but they don't grow up. Not really, they get older. But to grow up costs the earth. It means you take the responsibility for the time you take up for the space you occupy. It's serious business. And you find out what it costs us to love and to lose and dare to fail, and maybe even more to succeed. Let me just say this, right? And I know that I've been associated with the red pill community, manosphere community. I know it's so much stuff that we talk about with the nature of women, but let me just say this. Chance the Rapper's wife, and Chance the Rapper for the most part is known as a very positive brother. In the city of Chicago, he has a beautiful wife, okay? His wife, from what I understand, is always respectful. I never see Kirsten Corley Bennett. I never see her dressing crazy like I see other wives doing. I know he's recently in Ghana. She seems like she's a classy woman. She's a beautiful woman. I never see her dressed up in no kind of slutty way or nothing. I see her as a woman that's being a mother and being a wife. And a lot of brothers in the world today don't even have that. He got it, it seems like. I don't know, but he do, right? I've never heard his wife out there being crazy. Look at her Instagram. She's not bent over. She's not doing none of that stuff. So, brother, if you know that, and you know that is your wife, why are you going to embarrass her like that? I know you're having fun, but come on now. It'd be different if both of y'all was out there, but you're not. At certain times, when you are affluent and you got stuff out there, you got kids, you got a wife, you got responsibilities. Hey, man, there's certain things you just can't do, man. I know. And that's for some of you guys out there, just because you got money, you can't do everything you want to do, bro. I'm sorry. If you say you got a wife, this is your wife. You married to the lady. This is the lady you married. You cannot be, because if the shoe was on the other foot, you know you wouldn't be able to take that if it was her doing that. And that's the problem. Like, we got to be honest that if it would have happened behind the scenes and you don't embarrass her, she could process that differently. But here go your husband twerking on somebody's booty in the public. It looked like you don't have no respect for her. It looked like she's a joke. So a lot of guys got to understand this. You know, when you start to take up let me just say this, right? I know a lot of guys don't want to get married or be a husband. Fine. Don't want to get married, be a husband, do that. And for me, I wouldn't even do nothing like that. Not in public, because of who you are. Like you Chance the Rapper, bro. You're not just no normal guy. But when you step up to that responsibility, man, it's like being a pastor. I mean, well, that's probably a bad example because pastors ain't shit, right? But when you say that you want to be a pastor, you want to be a family man, you want to be a husband, bro, those are big shoes to fill. It is not easy to be a husband. It is not easy to be a father. When you step up to that point, bro, you got to know what you're talking about. It's not easy doing that, man. Man, taking care of women and being responsible for a family, that is the hardest thing you can do. But you said you wanted to do it. Being a business owner is the hardest thing, one of the hardest things you can do. I can tell you that right now. Nobody cares that you're sick. Nobody cares that when you got payroll to do and you brothers out there who in the business, you got taxes, nobody care, bro. Like literally, I'm here working right now. One of my good friends is from New York City. He came down, man. We supposed to go out tonight. I can't go out, man. we got things to do. I have people that we got to take care of, right? So when you step up to that responsibility, man, you got to act like it. And when you say you want to be a wife and you're a public figure, bro, you cannot do that. I'm sorry. When you want to have that kind of, and for us as guys, well, it don't look that bad, but man, if you got a wife, man, it do look bad, bro. Like, and we know, like, bro, we expect you to make some mistakes because of who you are. And we expect your wife also to forgive some of your mistakes. But it might not be easy for her to forgive your mistakes, dog. And I hate to say this, but if you're that kind of guy that embarrass your wife, that's going to be difficult for her to respect. I know guys don't like it. I know y'all not feeling that, but bro, it's true. Brothers do a lot of times, man. I see powerful guys do too much, man. Like, because you can do it, don't mean you gotta do it. And you gotta have some discretion. I mean, the women out there, they don't care. They just do whatever you want to do. They ain't married to you, but your wife, the woman who got your kids, got your back and everything like that, that's who you say you love her. You can't be treating her like, you can't, bro, I can't believe I'm saying this. You can't do that kind of stuff, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Because if it's on the shoe on the other foot, you would feel bad, bro. Like, all of us would feel bad if I saw your girlfriend or your fiance doing that, but now at the same time you doing it, it should be okay. If you're gonna do something like that behind closed doors. So if you get caught, it's digestible, but not in the public where everybody can see it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all of you. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.